On today's episode of Luthorville, we'll be answering the question, why do you want to share this project?
Hey kids, my name is Eric Muss-Barnes.
And I'm Victoria Vertuga. And welcome to the latest episode of Luthorville.
For anyone who knows me, you know that I tend to keep all of my projects very, very secretive.
Top secret classified.
Yeah. Until I'm completely finished with them, I never tell anybody what I'm working on. And then all of a sudden I come out and I go, hey, I've got 3 more novels. For this project, the reason that I'm sharing it while I'm doing it is because I want to help inspire those of you out there who might also have really crazy dreams and ambitions that nobody really believes in.
Right. It's not necessarily even about, buying a plot of land in the desert and building a house there. It's about wanting something and going for it, right? No matter how crazy it may be.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the whole reason I'm sharing this is so that hopefully those of you who want to build a house will actually learn something. And those of you who want to make a movie or write a book or become a dancer or be an astronaut, and everybody says, oh, that's crazy, you're never going to do it. I want to do a project like this so you can go, yeah, you know what, if that crazy guy Eric can build that house in the middle of nowhere, I can do what I'm dreaming too.
Yep.
I've led a pretty wonderful and amazing life so far. I've achieved countless ambitions and dreams. I've written multiple novels. I've spent years of my life building websites for Walt Disney. I moved to Los Angeles, California, all by myself with no job and nowhere to live. And once here, I started skating massive pools and famous skate parks and making videos with some of the top skateboarders in the world like Sarah Thompson and Lizzie Armanto and Jules Lynn. I've written and directed independent films and educational projects. At this point in my life, building Luthorville is the culmination of everything I've done. My writing, my video work, my internet programming, all of it.
Yet, despite all he's accomplished, Eric is completely in the dark when it comes to creating Galatea Meridian, am I right?
Right.
Constructing the house and making this dream come true requires more money than he's ever seen, technical knowledge he's never attempted, legal issues he's never encountered, and it occurred to him that sharing the journey of this project could prove to be a great inspiration to people. Because there are probably many people in this world who are struggling with their own finances, with employment, with housing, with lifting themselves up out of any kind of hardship and turning their dreams into reality.
Yeah, that's very true. And, I thought if I can start from being unemployed to buying the land to building my dream house, and if I can bring people with me on that journey, maybe that will be just the sort of inspiring and uplifting story that someone else needs to spark their own adventure, to grab their own bootstraps and pick themselves up. Without a doubt, this is the most audacious and ambitious project I've ever attempted. And the truth is, maybe it won't work. There's a possibility that I will fail. I may run out of money before I find work. Maybe I'll never get hired at another job again. Maybe I'll keep getting permanently laid off and no lender will ever approve a loan. Maybe no one will ever buy my novels, and no agent or publisher will ever want to represent me. I might end up starving to death in a tent out here in the middle of the desert, because maybe the world won't be the least bit interested in what I have to contribute. That is possible. But I believe America still wants to support the ideals of the underdog. And despite the prevailing cynicism in our society, I can prove the American dream is still attainable. I think there are enough of you out there who will appreciate my writing, and companies that will be eager to hire my skills, and sponsors who are going to have faith in my vision. All of it's going to work out. Attaining a dream never comes easy, but I'll get there.
It would have been easier to not share any of this, to quietly toil away and make it a reality without mentioning it to the world, which is kind of your MO up to this point. But unlike projects such as novels, which are only of use to the world when they're completed, Galatea Meridian is a project where the journey itself possesses great merit. In fact, this is an instance where sharing the creative process is really the story.
Yep.
Luthorville is an educational series inspiring kids and adults to become excited about innovations in science and technology by documenting the design and construction of a Mojave Desert homestead called Galatea Meridian. Witness the crazy story of how Eric Muss-Barnes, an unemployed computer geek and struggling novelist, risks homelessness by spending most of his life savings to build an off-grid dream house in the middle of nowhere. Having purchased vast acres of the Old West, can Eric find a stable job and create his home before his money runs out? Take a journey where fortitude and a pioneering spirit continue to forge the American dream on the romantic landscape of the American frontier.
Thanks for watching the latest episode of Luthorville.
And be sure to share this episode with your friends and family.
And remember, if your ambitions don't scare you,
They aren't big enough.